Hey everyone, welcome to the best U.S. Mint news channel on YouTube. I'm Son of a Silver Stacker. Today's date is the 26th of October, 2025, and in this video, we're going to be talking about the Marine Corps Privy marked American Silver Eagle. Now, before any of that though, if you're new here, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. We're trying to get to a bazillion subs. It's actually a really big number. You can look it up on the Google machine. It's ginormous. Also, we're always live, never edited, and always unscripted. Now, one more thing I got to say. There's a live stream this afternoon, 5:30 Pacific, 2:30 on the West Coast, and we're having the Sunday Jewelry Beaded Bracelet Bin. That's an alliteration if there ever was one. Now, let's get over here to moneymetals.com. I can show you where those live spot prices end of the week on Friday. It says here, gold ended the week at 41.25.85, silver at 48.82, platinum at 16.19.85, and palladium 14.46.90. And Dr. Copper finished the week at $5.12 per pound. Down here, you're looking at in stock American Silver Eagle, whose premium is $10.49 for the quantity of 1 through 39. They ask that you pay $59.31. Now over here, this is the buyback or the sell to them price is $50.86. That's definitely above the silver ask at 48.82. Now over here to the United States Mint's product page, and we have I think it's 2 weeks from tomorrow, the November 10th release for the Marine Corps Privy Mark American Silver Eagle, and that's 4 short days afterwards that the limited edition silver proof set drops for 2025. That's going to be an expensive week if there ever was one, right? That's what, $255 or so, and this one's $105. That's a good bit of money. Now let's talk about that Marine Corps Privy marked American Silver Eagle. So there it is. That's the big deal right there, folks. Marine Corps Privy mark, but that's not the whole story because, yeah, that's also a big deal right there. It's minted in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. The United States Mint last produced the Philadelphia American Silver Eagle proof version from 1993 to 2000. So about 25 years ago now, they ended the production of the proof silver eagles out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Now it's back. There was 2 special issuances, I think in 2006 and 2011, where they made a reverse proof American Silver Eagle, but that was for special sets and special occasions. This one is going to be 100,000 mintage. It's going to be $105, household order limit of 1. And I do believe that this will sell out probably within 2 to 3 hours, probably quicker than the Army Privy or the Navy Privy marked American Silver Eagles. I think this one's a hot one, no doubt about it. Yeah, it's going to be, I think, the biggest one released out of all the American Silver Eagles with Privy marks this year. So, yeah, $105, minted in Philadelphia. Product limit, mintage limit of 100,000. Says here, introduced in 1986, the popular and now iconic United States Mint American Eagle silver proof coins are collector versions of the investment grade American Eagle silver bullion coins. And these are the most collected coins in the world, folks. I mean, 10 million American Silver Eagles in 1 year, sometimes 24 million. Yeah, that's a few coins, right? That's tremendous. This special American Eagle 1 ounce silver proof coin includes a special United States Marine Corps coat of arms Privy mark honoring the 250th anniversary of the United States Marine Corps, which will celebrate its birthday on November 10. That's 2 weeks from tomorrow, folks. November 10, 2025. These limited edition silver coins are struck at the United States Mint in Philadelphia and have the P Mint mark. That's a big deal as well. Now it's got the $1 denomination, the proof finish, 3/9 fine, 1 troy ounce of silver. That's right, troy ounce, not just ounce. Diameter is 1.598 inches. That's 40.60 millimeters. Got the reeded edge with the missing reed, right? It should say missing reed on there. Struck at Philadelphia, Pennsylvania with the United States Marine Corps coat of arms. That's a big deal, folks. Now, let's go over to eBay. You won't believe what these are selling for. All right, I've got here completed listings, sold listings under price, highest shipping first. And I probably could, let's do this first here. Let's do newly listed or ended recently. Let's see. All right, these are all from October 25, sold for $449.95. Not even, doesn't even have a signature there, $449. Look at that, proof 69, ultra cameo, $227. There's another one, $439. There's $462. That's first day of issue Marine Corps. That's amazing. And that doesn't even have the a signature on it. So these, I think, are selling for more than the Navy, and for price-wise, that is, more than the Navy or Army Privy marked American Silver Eagles before they dropped in pre-sale. I think it was a lot more reasonably priced with the Army Privy and the Navy Privy American Silver Eagles, but we're in the 460s now. That is quite something. And look at that one, had a price drop, was $489, and that does have a signature on it there. All right, let's keep on keeping on. 462, and these are still October 25. October 25 for 439, October 25 for 429, October 25 for 462, and that's bids, folks. That's remarkable. Typically, we don't see. Well, does have a signature though too. Yeah, 462.11. That's a good bit of money. 430 with no signature. Typically, the ones that are auctions don't sell for as much as the ones that are buy it nows. Right? That's amazing. All right, first day of issue here, 439. There's another one. Look at that, 489. It's got the United States Marine Corps Iwo Jima War Memorial. That's just outside Arlington National Cemetery and Joint Base Meyer in Northern Virginia. Now, if you've ever been there, that thing is huge. That is more than, it's like bigger than life, that Iwo Jima War Memorial. When I was there, I couldn't believe the scale was, wow. All right, here we go. Sold October 24. That's what we just jumped into here in the last three. 24th there, 24th here, 449, 227 for a proof 70, 69 Ultra Cameo. And that begs the question, is that what the raw or ungraded American Silver Eagle with the Marine Corps Privy is going to be selling for? Another one here, look at that. And that also begs the question, are we going to see the same type of thing for the Marine Corps Privy Mark as we have for the Army, the Navy, and the laser Privy Marked American Silver Eagles? Are they going to be condition rarity as well? Could be. Look at that one. That's really, I do dig that black core right there, 449. Really something else. 439 there, 410 there. Now, my question is, if you purchase these, let's say you've got them graded or you bought them slabbed or whatever, that's fine. Doesn't matter. My question is, what if, do you want your labels consistent for all three of these coins? And if not, don't you think it'd make it more valuable if you had the same labels on them, or at least the same theme on the labels? But I don't know if the Iwo Jima War Memorial would work for the Navy Privy or the Army Privy. I think that would be off. Maybe the Eagle on all three of them, or maybe like PCGS had done, they have the Black Hawk helicopter, they have a ship on theirs for the Navy. So it'll be pretty interesting to find out. Or would you just like the scales on there? Or first day of issue label, or a Liberty Bell, right? That's something that I think everybody has to consider when they're buying these particular coins. Now, this is October 22nd, 2025. Do you want matching labels? I guess that was my question. That was easy. Now, let's go to PCGS and talk about labels. Right here, this is PCGS under American Silver Eagle Population, okay? And this one here is the Laser Privy. They have 5,748 slabbed. This is the Navy Privy. They have 2,556 slabbed. And this is the Army Privy. They have 7,737 that have been slabbed. But check this out. We have our first featuring the United States Marine Corps Privy, and only one of them has been graded, which is really odd and strange. Just one. Yeah. And that's in a 70. How did that happen? And I thought that these were not being able to, I think that the bulk folks, so basically the advanced bulk purchase folks that are out there, they're going to get 10% of this. So that's going to leave 90,000 for the general public on drop day. And I will be going live this day at 11:40, 11:45. Hopefully you join me there. That's going to be really exciting. Remember, if you get any kind of technical difficulties or problems, have your phone available, have your computer, desktop computer or laptop, whatever available, and make sure you clean your cookies, clean your cache, make sure your computer is running optimally. It's very important. And if there are technical difficulties with the Mint website, remember, smell the flower and then blow out the candle. Yep, that's right. Breathe in deep through your nose, blow it out with your mouth. That'll get you focused so that you don't lose your mind. They have done a study that says when you get all worked up like Jojo the idiot monkey, guess what? Yeah, you lose IQ points and you're not able to think as clearly. So we don't want that happening. We want you to think clearly, stay focused, keep your eyes on the prize, and pick up one of these American Silver Eagle with the Marine Corps Privy on it if that's what you're up to, right? That's important. Now, let's go over here to Coin Advisor right here, coinadvisor.com. And I will leave a link in the description for this particular page. You won't believe what I found here. This is fantastical. All right, this one here is signed by Michael Gaudioso. It's got the 250th anniversary Privy, and it's got the camouflage design. I didn't see one of these camouflage on on eBay website. Not one. Not for the Army. Not for maybe for the Army a while back. But nothing recently. I don't think I've seen, especially for the Marine Corps Privy. So that's interesting. And then you won't believe what I found, though. Let me keep on keeping on. The United States Marine Corps Advanced Release Proof 70 Ultra Cameo. And folks, have you decided, this is a side question. So seeing how these are a tough grade this year for all these Privy marked American Silver Eagles, have you just given up on the United States Mint's quality control and are just like, you know what? I'm going to buy one. I'm going to eat it. I'm going to take the hit and buy the one I need and the grade I want. And it's Proof 70 Ultra Cameo, and would just shell out that kind of money. Because look, these are $105, and to grade it, you could spend $50. So there's a $155 investment. Okay. But if you don't get that, your $155 investment, well, you didn't get the Proof 70. But look, these are still selling for above what you graded and what you purchased it for. So there's still hope for the folks that have got the lesser grade of 69. So, or have you just said, you know what, I'm done with the Mint. I'm going to buy the grade I want. And that's that. It's done. It's over with. Now let's get back to this one. This one's really cool. Let me scroll down here. All right. Yeah, here it is, the video here. And I'm going to go to the video. It says United States Mint celebrates the 250th anniversary of the United States Marine Corps. But that's not all, folks, because guess what they've done? This is a limited edition Army, Marine Corps, Navy 250th anniversary, 1775, honoring the birth of America's armed forces. And it's got Michael Gaudioso's signature on there. There they are, folks. Can you tell me that's not awesome? I didn't think so. That is fantastic. And why didn't the Mint do something like this? And when is the Mint going to ever sell graded coins? Don't you think that would be outstanding if the Mint partnered with PCGS or NGC to come out with sets that were already graded? That would be fantastic. Yes, please sign me up. Put my name down on the list. All right, you've got the Army camouflage, you got the Marine camouflage, and the Navy camouflage. That is outstanding, and what a beautiful set. And they show you here the coin here. Look at that. Bam. That is absolutely beautiful, absolutely phenomenal. Way to go, Coin Advisor. You guys had vision, and you're putting that vision to work. That is fantastic. Kudos to you. I do dig this set. Now, here's the question. Oh, boy, look at this. Let me go over here. I'm going to go ahead and go back to the top. I'm going to clear all, and I'm going to show you what a Michael Gaudioso signed American Silver Eagle with the Marine Corps Privy sells for. I can only guess. Now, here's three of them. That's about 500 and change for one of them, right? 15, 16, $1,500. With three of them, that would be 300 a piece, but it's not. It's $1,599. Here's a signature from Michael Gaudioso, $1,095. $1,095 for an authentic hand signature from former director writer, my bad. And that's the guy that looks like Sprockets. That's Mercanti. He is also on there. And then there's another one. Cabral signature, and then there's another director writer signature, and there's Michael Gaudioso again. So that begs the question, for this 3-coin set, how much do you think that the folks over at Coin Advisor are going to charge for this? That is amazing and tremendous. Kudos to you, Coin Advisor, for actually, I'm going to hit like on that. You did really well on this. I think this is fantastic. So if a Michael Gaudioso signed American Silver Eagle selling for, well, at least asking $1,000 on eBay, is it going to make this a $2,500 set, a $2,000 set, or even a $3,000 set? What? Yowza, right? That is remarkable. And I do dig the 250th anniversary of Marine Corps. And like I said, earlier, would you like all your 3 Privy marked American Silver Eagles to have the same type of label, or at least the same kind of theming? Well, they've done it here, and I think it worked out really well. Now, I've yammered for way too long. Let's go to the +1 action. This is, I think, Proverbs 10:8 says, the wise of heart will seize good deeds, but the foolish one's lips will become weary. And I think this means that a wise person intentionally pursues good deeds, like looks out for them, like to be a good guy, right? But a fool simply talks without following through on his intentions. You remember the Nike theme that said, just do it? Yeah, the fool says, and then I'm gonna, and then I'm gonna, and then I'm gonna, and then nothing ever happens, and he just wastes away talking his life away. That's awful. You don't want that for you. Now, let's bounce over to 3 Nines Fine, 99.9 KOIN Coin News Radio. This is R.E.M., the man on the moon with lyrics. Now, crank this up and make your neighbor hear it. That's right. No, I'm kidding. You don't make your neighbor hear it. We don't want you to get in trouble with, you know who. Anyway, this is R.E.M., and it's a fantastic song. And I think it's a song about faith. That's right. Talks about Moses, talks about getting into heaven. Who knew? On an R.E.M. song. Now, with that said, I want to thank you all for coming. Thanks for dropping by. Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you do like what you hear and see, Yeah, sub the channel. It's absolutely free. What's not free is membership. It's $1.99 per month. It's about 6.6 cents per video. It's about the price of a cheap cup of coffee once a month in my honor. That's right. And if you like these folks here, support the channel, and it helps these videos keep coming out each and every single morning. I do appreciate y'all. And don't forget, we have that live stream auction that my wife is going to hold there. I'll be assisting her. And there's probably like almost 60 bracelets in there. They're really cool. And don't forget, the holidays are coming up. You better start doing your shopping for the holidays. And like I said, it is a bin tonight at 5:30 p.m. Eastern, 2:30 on the West Coast. Y'all have a great day. It's football Sunday. Is your team playing today? Are they play already on Thursday, or they play tomorrow night? I don't know. But remember, 2 weeks from tomorrow, Marine Corps Privy, Stacker out.